Hmm?
All right. You may be seated. I would like to welcome everybody to graduation 2020. You guys have finally made it. This is the time.
Yes, it is.
You guys are now on the clock. Do y'all know what that means? It's official. Y'all are on the clock. Your time starts now.
That's
Graduation time. For those who don't know, everybody know because you're at my house. I am Deonka Wright. I am the Pupenda, son of Honorary Young. And I felt that it was very important that these young graduates, each and every one of them, had their time today. Because they are now on the clock. I want them to walk away remembering that. On the clock. Your time starts now. No more parents here to hold your hand and sign your papers and say, no, don't do that. Where are you going? Come back. Don't go. No more of that. You guys are on the clock. It's your time. Graduation time. Next level time. Okay? So, I'm a parent just like everyone else, so I wanted to enjoy the day. And I have a master of ceremony. Oh, first of all, let me back up. I want to acknowledge any staff members that are teachers, principals, anyone here from the school system. Teacher of the year back there. I see. All right. All right. I would like to thank my hostess with the mostest. He's going to be the master of ceremony. This is Jordan Moody, y'all. We call him Mayor, Mr. Woodside. But I just texted him about a week ago, and I've upgraded his status to POTUS. He is the president. You understand? This young man is involved in everything from ministry to the athletic boosters, whatever. Whenever his name is called, whenever his number is up, he's just willing to go for it. So thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. Please give it up. Jordan Moody. All right, I'm going to take it. Got it? Come on, right there. All right.
What a joy, privilege, and honor. Am I starting? What a joy, privilege, and honor it is to be right here with a lot of student leaders, world changers. I'm just super excited. I am an interactive type of person. So the first thing I need you to do is to take a selfie next to somebody you're around. Y'all don't have your phone? Y'all don't have your phone? It's all right. Y'all just turn around, look at your parents. They got their phone. Take a selfie next to somebody you're around. We done turned this into Selfie Saturday. So go ahead and take a selfie right quick. We can give you 30 more seconds.
Justice and Damari.
Damari.
Just.
All right. Like previously stated, I am Jordan Moody. I am the athletic leadership president at Woodside High School, and I am the assistant athletic director at Woodside High School, and I'm happy to celebrate with you. So before we get started, we want to welcome Tiana Collins with a poem. So let's welcome her as she
Hello, everyone. So this is called Goals. And before I get into the poem, I just wanted to say that this is a very, very special day because you guys are now going off into the world. And I really wish I was y'all, but it's alright.
first commencement ceremony speech. That will begin with none other than Mr. Lance Wu Jones Jr. We're going to learn a little bit about him on today. Lance Wu Jones Jr., a senior family services specialist with the Hampton Department of Social Services, recently ran for a seat on Hampton City Council. His run engaged a generation who was never involved in the political process, and many voted for the first time. Lance, a millennial grassroots leader, has been an employee with Hampton Social Services since 2012, serving in the Family Stabilization Unit. He is a graduate of Bethel High School and holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in Sociology, Criminal Justice from Norfolk State University. His community involvement is vast to include being a former president of the Old Point Comfort Kiwanis Club. He is also a member of Transition's Family Violence Services Board of Directors, a mentoring member of the 100 Black Men, Vice President of the Norfolk State University Peninsula Alumni Association, and First Vice President and Civic Engagement Chair for the Hampton Branch NAACP. Please welcome Mr. Lance Wu Jones as he comes forward.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Lance Wu Jones Jr. I've known Miss Bianca for a while, and Kapunda, I was in Richmond actually a few months ago bragging on him. I had to call his mom and see if I was saying his name right to the president of Virginia State University. I was bragging on his clothing line and his contracts. And so I don't know if you ever sent that t-shirt that he wanted, but he did want a t-shirt. Recently I did run for the Hampton City Council to be one of the first millennials to be ever elected. However, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but however, we did engage a generation of youth who were never involved in the political process, which was perseverance in what I want to talk to you about today, because although I didn't get what I wanted, it was a hard fight when you had establishment people for everyone I was running against teamed up on me, and I still lost by a few hundred votes. So I'm coming back, and I'm coming back stronger. And so what I want to share with you is that college, it will not be college or the work field. It will not be a race. It's going to be a marathon. So don't rush, but stay focused and do what you have to do. Depend on your parents and your family. Don't get too grown when you're away, but just always look for wise counsel from those who have your back. And remember that people that you meet, some you're going to have close enemies, but you have to keep them closer, but keep your friends closer and your enemies closer. And everyone don't have your back. So whatever you do in life, just remember your family, put God first, and persevere. Thank you.
Our next commencement ceremony speaker will be the Councilman Reverend Dr. Marcellus B. Harris. Marcellus L. Harris III was born and raised in Newport News, Virginia, and was a part of the last graduating class at Ferguson High School in Newport News, Virginia. Mr. Harris is married to Rashina Harris and has two children, Marlinda Harris and Marcellus Harris IV. He received a bachelor's degree in Child Development and Family Relations from East Carolina University in Greenville, North Carolina, and a Master of Arts Counseling from Hampton University. In June of this year, he received his doctoral degree in ministry from Canon Theological Seminary and College. Since 2005, he has worked for Newport News Public Schools as a professional school counselor and advisor. In 2016, Dr. Harris was elected to serve the North District of Newport News as a city council member. He currently serves in this capacity as he continues his advocacy for youth empowerment, safe communities, and maximizing educational opportunities. Please help me welcome Dr. Marcellus B. Harris.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited about this opportunity, as I always get a chance to go to different commencement ceremonies, whether it's elementary school moving on to middle school, 8th graders moving on to high school, and always a pleasure to be able to just be a part of this occasion, especially when it's a lot different than what it normally is. So thank you to Ms. Bianca for this honor and privilege. And as I said, I've been going to graduations, been a part of them for over 20-some years. And some of the things I always hear speakers talk about is that you guys are going to be the change that we need. You have the opportunity to change the world, and that is true. But never more so than ever before, this speaks to everything that you guys have been through. Just think about when you were born. You were born into a world that was changed. In 2001 in September, we had the terrorist attacks, and after that occasion, after that incident, a lot of things changed about the world. Those things that changed are the things that you were raised in. Not only did you experience that and you were raised through that period, then you got to your senior year in high school. Your senior year in high school, you were forced with another drastic change. That drastic change was when you guys walked out of your class, walked out of your schools on March 13th, and not unknowing at the time that would be the last time you're gonna walk into that school as a student. Now, you are where you are now. You've been through the change of when you were born, you've been through this change of trying to get through high school, with it being a lot different from how it was when I was in high school, because when I was in high school, our social media was MySpace and Black Planet. You guys had the good stuff now. But with all that being said, you now are in a change time based on what you have experienced. Now, let's give me a couple minutes because I'm hot, so I'm not going to be up here too much longer. But what you guys have just experienced have only made you, built you, prepared you for the change that we really need to see in this community, in our cities, in our country, in our Commonwealth, because of what has happened. Yes, school stopped on March 13th, so obviously you didn't get the traditional prom, you didn't get to have the senior awards, you didn't get to have your traditional graduation ceremony, even though I can stand here and say this is probably better than a lot of graduations that I've been to at the Hampton Coliseum. But with all that being said, you also, if you know, saw on TV like all of us have seen the past weeks or so, not only was the virus something that stopped how things were flowing, but then we had that incident with the brother saying that he can't breathe. And now times are at a point where we have the opportunity to be the change that we really need to see. And what you guys are doing now, you have to be the shift. Now understand what I'm saying? Let me spell it out for you. S-H-I-F-T. You are the shift, not the other word. You're the shift. You have to be the shift. You are the shift. And everything that you've been through, for what you've been raised through, and everything that you've been through since March 13th, because it's been a lot different. Now you have to be that shift that we need to see. And the reason why you can do it, I'm going to give you 3 points and then I'm going to get out the way. The first reason you have to be the shift and you can't be the shift, because number one is all because of the fact that you had to experience some adjustments. You know about adjustments. On March 13th, you had to adjust your whole way of trying to get your diploma. You went from being in school every day to now being at home, trying to get your work done. For those of you who did your work, I'll leave that alone. But after March 13th, you had to adjust the way you had to get your schoolwork done. And that's something that you learned because you wanted to graduate, so you had to get it done. You didn't expect that when you walked out of that classroom or out of that door, that everything would be different the way it is, so you adjusted. You adjusted the way you did things. You adjusted to how you got your work done. You adjusted to how you got in communication with your teachers. You adjusted to how you got in contact with your counselors. You adjusted to how you were interacting with your family members. And you being able to learn those ways to adjust is preparing you for what you need to go through in life. Because you may have goals, and you should all have goals that you desire to get to. There's going to be some circumstances, there's going to be some situations where you're going to have to adjust to keep moving forward. And you know how to adjust based on what you did after March 13th. So one way you're going to be able to shift because you know about adjustments. The second thing you're going to be able to do in order for you to continue to make those shifts happen is that you all have to continue to be aggressive. Now, I ain't talking about the aggressive of knucking and bucking. I ain't talking about that type of aggressive. I'm talking about the type of aggressive of going after what you want and doing it with an attitude that nothing's going to stop you. When I was in high school back in the day, you heard I graduated from Ferguson. Many of you probably ain't never heard of Ferguson. But there was this cheer that the cheerleaders used to say. They used to say, be aggressive. They used to spell a word out. And I used to hate that cheer. I said, that's the corniest cheer ever. But the thing about it is I started to realize that while we were out there trying to get the victory, or we was out there trying to do all we can to reach the goals that we were trying to accomplish, they were telling us that we had to go after it as hard as we could. And that's what you guys got to do. Whatever your goals are, plans are, you got to be aggressive about it and go after it as hard as you can. And that's what you did in order for you to sit here on this occasion today. So remember, you know how to make adjustments. Remember, you have to be aggressive. And third and finally, that will accelerate you into whatever it is that you desire to do. All right, so whatever your plans are, whatever your goals are, if you continue to make those adjustments, if you continue to be aggressive in pursuing your passions, then you will be able to accelerate to whatever it is you desire to do. Now, for me, when I was graduating, sitting in those chairs like you were 20 some odd years ago at the Hampton Coliseum, the things I wanted to do, I wanted to be in education, I wanted to be a football coach. I was able to do those two things. And because I was seeking to do things higher, I found myself accelerated into positions and places I never thought I would be. So whatever it is you're thinking about doing now, whatever it is you plan to do, if you just remember those three things, you'll find yourself in places beyond you dreamed of, beyond what you imagined. I never thought I would be a city council person when I was graduating from high school. Now I'm standing here before you. I was able to be re-elected to city council, and I'm the boss of the people I work for. Which is the craziest thing ever for some people to comprehend. But for you, whatever it is you want to do, remember that. You're going to have to make some adjustments along the way. You're going to have to continue to be aggressive. You'll accelerate yourself into those positions that you never dreamed of being in. So remember those three things. God bless each and every one of you. Congratulations and thank you, guys.
All right, let's go ahead and give another round of applause to both our commencement speakers on today. Now, time that we have all been waiting for. It is time to present our class of 2020 graduates, beginning with Nevaeh Denise Bailey Benefield. Nevaeh participated in Woodside High School's Dance Magnet program for 4 years. Nevaeh was nominated amongst her peers as sophomore and junior class president, and she was also a senior class officer and the president of the mentoring group Leading Ladies. Nevaeh has been a social elite, participating in several clubs to include nationally recognized Future Business Leaders of America, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America, and Distributive Education Clubs of America for emerging leaders and entrepreneurs. Nevaeh was also a part of the Student Athletic Leadership Team, the Students to Student Council, and Principal Advisory Committee. Nevaeh plans on attending Norfolk State University in the fall, majoring in business management. Next up, my guy, Keyshawn Lee Berbar. Keyshawn actively participated in Woodside High School's Art Magnet program for 3 years. He excelled academically, earning a 3.5 GPA. He also maintained AP honor roll while taking advanced placement classes. Keyshawn has been the skilled captain of Woodside High School's JV and varsity basketball team from 2017 to 2020. Keyshawn played JV basketball his freshman year for Denby High School, where he was also the team's captain. Keyshawn was recognized by the school district for scoring over 1,000 points throughout his high school basketball career. He also made the Peninsula Basketball first team all-district his sophomore, junior, and senior year, and second team all-regional his senior year. Keyshawn's accolades consist of numerous basketball awards to include the Coach's Athletic and Academic Award. Keyshawn has also been a part of the Student Athletic Leadership Team. Keyshawn has been awarded a full scholarship to the University of Mount Olive. Now let's welcome to the stage Andrew Charles Champley.
So Andrew.
Andrew has been a hard-hitting football powerhouse for Woodside High School for 4 years. Andrew has been playing varsity football since he was a sophomore, earning him all-district honorable mention that year. He went on to make second team all-district, all-regional, and all-757 his junior year. Andrew also made first team all-district, first team all-regional, second team all-state, and all 757 his senior year. He plans on attending James Madison University in the fall, where he is majoring in sports management and has committed to playing Division I football. Following Andrew is Damari Saron Johnson.
Go Damari! My baby.
Damari has been a student at Denby High School all 4 years. He was a ferocious member of the basketball team where he played JV as an 8th grader and advanced to a starting varsity position his sophomore year. Damari has been active in community outreach where he participated in the mentorship program at the Boys and Girls Club of America and participated in the Young Achievers program geared towards motivating youth to be successful in all walks of life. Damari is a founding member of the Big Bands Entertainment, where he is the standout artist on his own music label. Damari has been dedicated to his craft, performing at events to showcase his talent. He plans to continue advancing the Big Bands Entertainment brand globally while entering the workforce. Next, let's welcome Justice Haywood Amon Thomas.
Go Just.
Has been a student at Denby High School all 4 years. He was a sharpshooting member of the Patriots JV basketball team as an 8th grader. Justice was promoted to a starting position on the varsity basketball team his junior year. Justice's efforts, basketball contributions dubbed him as a staple for the team. While he was accepted to Virginia State University, Justice plans to attend the New Purdue Shipyard Apprentice Program upon graduation. Next up, my guy, Tyler Alexander Thompson. Tyler has been a member of Woodside High School's communication magnet for all 4 years. He has been an electric and universal member of the JV and varsity football team, while he played quarterback, wide receiver on offense, and corner on defense. Tyler carried his team to the quarterfinals this year and made the all-regional 5A second team. Tyler is also an All-American in track and field and holds numerous accolades to include the title as the second fastest athlete in Virginia's 6A division. In addition to his athleticism, Tyler has been an active member of the Woodside's athletic leadership team, and Tyler will be continuing his academic and athletic career at Hampton University, majoring in kinesiology. Following Tyler will be Shoshana Elena Valentine. Shoshana is a talented student at Heritage High School, and she is a driven, lifelong athlete. Throughout her time at Heritage, Shoshana has strived for academic excellence while also involving herself in several student activities. A lover of music, Shoshana participated as a clarinet player in the Marching Storm during her freshman and sophomore year. However, she later made the decision to focus solely on the development of her track and field record. In track, she qualified for state championships all 4 years in both indoor and outdoor track. As a freshman, she was spotlighted in the daily preps for her cross-country season. In her senior year, Shoshana qualified for states in cross-country, track, and her 4x4 team won the state championships and qualified for the nationals. Shoshana's dedication to excellence has helped her earn her spot at Virginia State University, where she'll be attending in the fall on a partial scholarship. Next, let's welcome Mr. Tyrese Solomon White. Tyrese is ranked number 14 in his class, and he held a 4.24 GPA. Tyrese has been a front runner on the Mighty Wolverines football team all 4 years, where he was the JV leader and captain and varsity football team captain. Tyrese made the Peninsula football second team, all-district team, and all-regional second team. Tyrese has also been an active member of the Technical Student Association, the National Honor Society, National Science Honor Society, Nu Alpha Theta, Athletes in Action, Elementary Student Athlete Mentor, BTSA, and Athletic Booster Student Liaison. Tyrese was named the 2019-2020 Academic Coaches MVP of the Year and received the 2019 Star Student Awards in physics, calculus, and history. Jasmine plans to attend Davidson College, majoring in computer science engineering while playing defensive end Division I football. Next to the stage is Jace Honorary. Jace has been an active member of the Chorus Magnet program for 4 years. She has displayed her athleticism through playing soccer her sophomore year and cheerleading for 5 years at Woodside High School. She started on the JV cheer squad in the 8th grade and quickly became a standout cheerleader, where she progressed to 5 years of sideline and 4 years of competition cheer. Jace was selected as the captain of the Woodside competition cheer, and she was selected for the 2019-2020 5A All-District Cheerleader team. In addition, Jace was a member of the yearbook club where she was elected chief editor. Jace plans on attending Norfolk State University and majoring in nursing to become a neonatal nurse. Next up to the stage is Robert James Wallace Jr. Robert has emerged as a standout defensive player for the Woodside Wolverines basketball team. Robert has played both JV and varsity basketball. He has been a social elite, participating in several clubs to include nationally recognized FBLA and DECA for emerging leaders and entrepreneurs. Robert is set to attend Barton College in the fall, where he anticipates playing basketball while majoring in business administration.
Yeah, Robert!
And lastly, my God, Kapenta Sana. Kapenda participated in the Aeronautical Engineering Aviation program his freshman year while playing JV basketball and football at Denby High School. Kapenda transitioned to Woodside High School his sophomore year, where he continued playing sports to include JV football and basketball and varsity football. Kapenda has been a member of the Gear Up College Preparatory Program since the 8th grade and a member of the DECA Club for Emerging Leaders and Entrepreneurs for 2 years. Kapenda solidified an international modeling career after he signed with Industry Direct Modeling and Talent Agency in Charleston, South Carolina his junior year. He participated in the European Modeling Showcase in Paris, France, and the International Modeling Talent and Actor Showcase, where he won several awards and signed a modeling contract with the Boys Model Management in New York, New York. Kapenda also has a modeling contract with 10 Model Management out of Chicago, Illinois. He has walked the runway in New York Fashion Week for Orange Culture Studio 101 and has been featured in national campaigns for Nike, Finish Line, the Jordan Brand, Macy's, Straight to Hell Apparel, and many more. Kapenda has also launched his very own successful clothing line, Zombie Factory. Kapenda plans to attend Virginia State University to major in marketing. Can we give another round of applause to our class of 2020? I want to thank you for allowing me to be your master of ceremony today. I want to let you know, I want to tell you, extend my congratulations on a job well done. And as you go into this next phase, I want you to remember that you were not made to be mediocre or raised to be regular. You were not created to be common or designed to be a dropout. You were not produced to be petty or originated to be ordinary. And you definitely were not shaped to be simple. We are the future, so let's get ready to change the world. Thank you so much.